Hello there. It's vocabulary list 11. If you're here, it simply means you've come a very long way and in the right direction. So I want to say a very big congratulations to you. We're moving very close to the end of our course, right? Okay, in today's lesson, we're going to be focusing on the pronunciation of words, the spellings, the parts of speech they belong to, how they can be used in sentences, and of course, their synonyms. Moving quickly into our very first word for today, we have boost. Boost. Okay, now the first thing you need to know is that boost is an adjective. I need you to take note of the pronunciation, the spelling, and of course the past of speech that the word belongs to. Now, what does it mean? To boast is to speak with exaggeration and pride, especially about oneself. So if you do that, know you're what? Boasting. To blow one's trumpet is to boast. It is actually an idiom, so don't look at it literally. We're not saying to take a trumpet and blow. It means to boast. Now, to blow one's trumpet is to proudly boast about your own talent, your successes. Oh, I'm the best in my family. When you keep doing things like that, you're what? Boasting. I can say the man always boasts of his good luck. The man always boasts of his good luck. How about if you see a sentence like this? I've got a big brain and I've got the best words. Imagine somebody saying something like that with so much pride. What do you think the person is doing? The person is boasting. Now we have the synonyms of the word as brag, show off, swagger, and then of course to blow one's horn, which we said is an idiom. Coming up next, we have briskly. Briskly. Now, before we move into finding out what this word means, the first thing you need to know is that briskly is an adverb. Okay? Briskly. It is an adverb. Now, what does it mean? It's simple. It means moving or acting quickly. So if you're moving or acting quickly, you're doing things briskly, right? A brisk walk. If you take a very good look at this picture, you will notice that this person is really walking swiftly. He's walking quickly. So we can say a brisk walk. They walked briskly back to the stadium. They walked briskly back to the stadium, meaning they walked swiftly, they walked quickly, they walked very fast, right? They walked briskly back to the field. They walked briskly back to the field. So anytime you hear the word, just try to picture today's lesson and recall what the word means. The synonyms include swiftly, vigorously, and of course, energetically. Energy. Alright? Coming up next, we have burrow. We have word burrow. Now, we need to find out the past of speech that this word belongs to. And here it is. It is a noun and it can actually be a verb as well. Okay? Take note of the spelling of the word and the past of speech that it belongs to. Now, what does it mean? It is a hole or tunnel dug by a small animal for shelter or protection, just as we live in our homes for shelter and protection. Okay? The dogs chased a rabbit into its burrow. The dogs chased a rabbit. You could see the rabbit moving very fast, and the dogs are equally doing the same thing. The rabbit tried to burrow itself down into the ground to escape the fox. That was why we said it's actually for protection and shelter, right? He was afraid they would burrow into his past, probably because he has secrets he doesn't want anyone to find out. So he's afraid that they would dig into his past. Nobody wants that. The synonyms of the word includes dig, dug out, then tunnel. Okay, that is it. Let's move on to another word. Empire. Empire. Some of us may actually know what this word means, but for those that don't know, I will go ahead and tell you. What is the meaning of the term empire? before I say anything, can you actually try to figure out something on your own? The first thing you need to know is that empire is a noun. Okay? It is a noun. Take note of the pronunciation of the word, the spelling as well. What then is an empire? It is a large group of countries under one rule or one government. A large group of countries under one rule or one government can be called an empire. So I can say the Roman Empire grew as new countries were added. That's what happens. As new countries are added, it keeps growing. Okay? The ruler of an empire is called the emperor. So take note of that. So you won't have cause to say, I don't know who the ruler of an empire is. It's called the emperor. Augustus Caesar was a Roman emperor. Augustus Caesar was a Roman emperor. Okay? The rise and fall of the Roman Empire. So these are different ways we can use the word empire in sentences. Now let's look at the synonyms of the word. We have kingdom, domain, and then of course we have realm. Okay, let's move on to the next word for today, and it is what? Encounter. Encounter. Okay, the first thing you need to know is that the word encounter can actually be a noun and it can equally be a verb. Take note of the spelling, the pronunciation of the word, and the past speech that it belongs to. Now, what does it mean? Look at this beautiful picture. Encounter means an unplanned, unexpected meeting with someone or something. You often don't even plan for it, it just happens. So I can say she encounters many problems in a place of work. When someone applies, most times you don't really have a grip of what you're about to do until the work begins fully. Then you begin to understand fully what the job entails. He had a frightening encounter with a dog. This is one animal that scares a lot of people, even if it's supposed to be very friendly. Okay? I can equally say that in secondary school, he was very unpopular and he did encounter a little prejudice. Okay, that is it for encounter. Now take a look at this. I want to ask you a question. Do you think this is a friendly encounter? What do you think? Okay, I don't actually believe it's a friendly encounter. The faces are not smiling, actually. So that is it for today. But before I go, I want to leave you with something. Remember that success is a series of small wins. So you have to keep winning. You have to keep winning. And when you're tempted to get tired, remember that winners never quit and quitters never win. So that is it. Bye. Until our next lesson, I want you to stay safe and be good.